What do we have here? It seems as though we have gods making and creating. And then man comes. Oh, there's one of the earth, one of the mountains, and one of the water. Ooh, man wants diamonds. Oh boy. Oh boy, now we have war. No! No, don't hurt the giant crab. He only wants to... They only want... Oh, and now he sick sharks on the people. That's not good. Hey guys, I think it's time for us to get out of here. And then over time, things collapsed. And the gods reawakened. To create again. And maybe not mess up so bad this time. That was pretty freaking cool. Hello everyone, my name is Tim, and welcome to another Indie Friday. Happy Friday, by the way. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing fairly decently. This is a game called Reus, made by Abbey Games, put out yesterday, May 16th. It is a godlike game, and I don't really have much experience with these, so I'm very excited about playing this. The Steam description says that you control powerful giants that help shape the planet, like the ones that we saw in the opening video there. You enrich the planet and give man a place to live, but you're not able to control man, so you try and keep them from hurting themselves and each other too badly, and I guess see what happens from there. So, as always, I want to take a look at the options menu here, see what we have. Oh man, I dig the cave painting aesthetic here. That's really cool. Okay, so we have hints, we can choose our resolution, automatic, oh that's nice, automatically chosen. Full screen, anti-aliasing, which I'm not going to use, aspect ratio, wonderful. So a decent amount of like actual display settings, but nothing really graphical, which I'm not really sure whether that'll be a detriment here. It doesn't look like it will be. This game doesn't seem to be too graphically intensive or anything like that. Your basic audio settings, and then taking a look at the credits if you want to, which I have not. So it seems we have some unlocks here too. Developments, finish the first era. I wonder if these are just like achievements or if these actually give you things, or you can see all the sources. Interesting. It's neat that you can kind of take a look at some of this stuff before you get into the game and kind of see ish what you'll be dealing with. This is my current level, I guess. 12 achievements required to go to the next level. Okay, interesting. Alright, well with that, let's get into the game proper, shall we? It seems as though we have a couple different game modes here. We have the beginning, and then era, where you will achieve developments and progress through the game while unlocking greater powers, where you can set a time limit, and then free play to play as long as you want. First, second, third era. Cool. Alright, let's begin, shall we? Yeah, like I was saying, I don't really have much experience with godlike games. I played The Sims way back in the day, but what was the one that just came out for Xbox Live Arcade? Dust. Dust was another pretty cool one. I like games that have an interesting aesthetic, not necessarily just relying on the fact that it's a god game. So this should be fairly interesting because, okay. Introduction. You have awakened from your slumber. You find the surface dry and barren. It is lifeless. Like my love life, am I right? Let's see, we can zoom in or out. Okay. Q. And then, can I like zoom to a specific place? No, I can't like zoom to the bottom. Okay, nuts. Okay. Or the up and down arrow keys. Neat. Use the left mouse button to click and drag the planet. We're gonna send it back in time. I don't have to be Superman to send it back in time. Let's see. Use the arrow keys to also go right or left. Okay. Create the giants. Use what little strength to have to create the ocean giant and the rock giant. The instruments of your will. So apparently I'm not the giants. I am a god, and the giants are my workers. So here we have the water and the mountain giants. Neat. Your goal is to have life roam the surface eternally. And to start, you'll turn this dry wasteland into a paradise. You can click on a giant or its portrait in the left corner of the screen with the left mouse button to view its ability bar at the bottom of the screen. Neat. So each of these giants will have a separate ability. Move your giants, right-click to click on a patch of land in order to have the selected giant move, like so. And I guess it puts a little module there to know where they're going to end up. Okay. So we'll move the rock giant, the ocean giant closer to the rock giant. Aw, the rock giant looks so sad. Why are you so sad, buddy? Don't worry, we're gonna make people here shortly. Okay. Inquire about the land. You can use the left mouse button on a patch of land to view its statistics. Okay, so these are individual patches. Whoa, that's really far zooming. Okay, and then so that's a patch of wasteland there. No natural sources. It must be terraformed. Create ocean ability of the... Okay. Which will provide rain for the surrounding area. Creating an ocean on a village will destroy it. If used on a mountain, it will level the mountain. Okay, let's create an ocean. Whoa. Oh, that's freaking cool. He just sort of pummels the ground in until it becomes an ocean. That's fantastic. Sense something trembling beneath the surface. It's my third giant. Hello, plant giant. Welcome. Okay, you can also double-click on the giant's portrait in the bottom of the screen, and it'll zoom in on their location. That's nice. The UI is very nice on this. It's nice. It's clean. It's well designed, and it seems to be rather intuitive. Let's see. Or can I do 1, 2, and 3? Yes, I can. I can also do 1, 2, and 3. Select the forest giant. The forest giant flows with life, and it can create lush forests. They turn wet swamplands, which is now where what is? Oh, I guess all of these places that now have the moisture mark underneath them, I can use to build a forest. Create trees. My world needs oxygen. How lovely. Look at there. Isn't that pretty? Good. Forests require water from the oceans. You sense life flowing back into your core. Your rock giant has gained a new ability. Well, let's see what he can do. The rock giant creates a mighty mountain high enough to stop rain traveling from the ocean and turn the surrounding dry wasteland into a desert. Okay, interesting. Well, we have another little patch of wetlands here, so let's maybe make the mountain like here-ish. And then that'll sort of confine all of our weather patterns to this side, possibly, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a meteorologist, nor do I play one on TV, so I can't really help out much. Okay, and then that's a desert over here on this side. Nice. Raise a mountain on dry wasteland to create a desert. And they also cancel out oceans. Okay, so if you use your abilities to cover at least half of your patch's inhabitable land. Okay. So, if I were to use the mountain inside of the ocean, it would just level back out, I think. I think that's what that's trying to tell me. So, if we create an ocean over here, or, excuse me, a forest over here, and we'll meander our way on over to this area and create another ocean. So, our goal is to get at least 50% covered in this lush land. Experiment for different effects. Okay. What do I mean by experiment for different effects? So now we have created one of each basic type. You'll find life blooming from your lands will remain while you slumber. Click to view all your achieved developments during this game. Oh, nice. Okay, so there's the first tutorial done. I've unlocked blueberries. Fruit plants placed in the forest with the forest giant. Blueberry shrub. Okay. Are delicious in muffins. They certainly are. Huh. Okay, so I guess that you can kind of mix and match your different abilities. Once again, you're confused. So, did we just, like, leave after that first era? Because that's kind of interesting. You recall a time when you used your giants to create oceans and forests. You gather all your strength again so the ocean giant and forest giant can reawaken. Come, my friends, we have much work to do. So, do you just kind of go away in between each era and just let the Earth, you know, die out again? That's interesting. And has sort of far-reaching implications than first we might assume. Because, I mean, if they just peace out every time, then what's the story that connects them all? Okay, so I wonder what will happen if I create an ocean like on a wetland, and then vice versa. Which I can't create trees here. Well, maybe I can. I don't know. Let's see what'll happen. Well done. You sense a change. Somewhere in the cave, something small has awakened. It seems your forest giant has gained a new ability. Oh, nice. So it seems that the giants will eventually be able to feed and process some of these people. Okay, so I guess that's what happens. It doesn't really mix and match them. It just sort of overrides one or another, depending. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's have the forest giant run on over here, and we will create food in that area. In the meantime, come here, my crab friend. I need you to make more ocean. Let's do... Let me zoom out here. Let's see, if that's how much area one ocean can give in hospitable land, then let's go, say, there. That should work. Frost giant, or excuse me, frost giant. Forest giant, make food. Okay, so, whoa, what's going on here? We now have blueberries. Going natura, so we now have some sort of like different resources, and okay, I need some explanation here. Use the forest giant's fruit plant ability to place some plants in the forest, which I just did. As soon as the humans settle, all their thoughts and feelings flow back into you. It would be wise to learn as much from these humans as possible. Okay, so we have, click on the village to see the village borders light up underneath. At the end of each village border is marked by a bunker or a buoy, which I guess would be a buoy if it was on the water, and a bunker if it's on land. So these over here, and then these over here. Okay? Placing plants, animals, or minerals within the village borders will generate resources for villages grow using food, wealth, and technology provided by you. Oh, that's very much like Civilization Revolution. Let's see, you can tap control to cycle through the additional info. Okay, interesting. So that's food, that's natura, I guess, and then 25 hearts to attack and happy. Okay, interesting. Blueberries providing 5 food, so the maximum food the villagers can use is 5. Oh, and it also, nice, it lights up green underneath the village area. You can see how much food is being used, the number before the slash, how much food there is available within the border, the number after the slash. Okay, so they're using 4 fruit, and it looks like we got a little... One guy is saying we need more food, maybe? Is that what he's saying? We need more food? Or is he saying, oh, I love a lot of food? Okay. So now I've created a grove. Plus 10 food if next to an apple tree, dandelion, or strawberry. Okay. So then maybe eventually I'll be able to transmute stuff. Interesting. What on earth? Okay. As you can see in the village panel, these 2 blueberries are now generating 10 food. This will eventually lead to 10 food being put to use. You can always speed things up by adding extra resources. The bigger difference between food use and food in borders. The bigger the difference between the food. Okay. The faster the food in use will grow. Okay. Cool. I can do that. Let's put food. Yeah. See what happens if we put food next to the ocean. Okay. And that's on a nice 30-second cooldown. Wonderful. So now we have 8 out of 15. What are you doing? What are you doing, giant crab? You crabbing around? Being all crabby-like? Alright, so let's put another ocean there, and then my job with the ocean giant should be done for now. Okay, so if the food in use will be eventually above 11, which it shall be momentarily, we'll see what we'll be able to do from there. So, okay, we have 10 out of 15 food in use, wealth in use. Okay, so they're not able to gather wealth just yet, nor technology. They don't have much greed. Awe. Okay. A sense of awe allows you to grow faster without increasing greed. And then strength, defense, is not influenced by danger, is currently peaceful, and is respectful to the giants. And did not achieve any victories in war today. Okay, so there's your danger level down there too. Interesting. So that's a lot of little statistics there. So it seems as though that we'll be able to click on all these villages at some point, and whether they're fighting amongst each other or fighting another maybe extraterrestrial eventually enemy, we'll be able to see how they're acting, how they're thinking, how they're feeling, how they feel towards me. It's a lot of statistics. Okay, well done. The village is growing and people are gaining knowledge. They have started building something of their own. Uh-oh. A granary, but they need your help. Building the granary project has allowed villagers to gain a specialization. Okay, you can view its specialization in the upper right corner. So this specialization is greed? Is that what it's telling me? Oh no, right there. Mushroom eaters. Plus 15 food plus 15 food for each mineral within its borders. Okay. Huh. Requires minerals to provide a boost. Above the specialization tab, you'll see the project's objective. Okay, so it needs to get to 20 food in use. No easy task. Luckily, it seems the domestic animals ability in the forest. Okay. So our ocean giant is now able to domesticate animals of the forest, it would seem. But it's giving me a little warning arrow here. I wonder why. That little caution flag. It says you can still put it here, but it might not work in some areas, maybe. I wonder if that's what that's saying. Alright, so we now have some domestic animals. This will be no easy task. Luckily, oh yeah, that just did that. All animals have an area of effect. Click on the animals. Can I click on the animals? Chicken. Okay, there's an animal. Granary is completed. An ambassador wants to join you. Okay, I'll get to you in just a minute. Click on the patch of chickens to view their statistics. Did you notice the symbiosis is listed? Placing chickens near blueberries will create symbiosis. Oh, nice. Okay, plus 3 food if blueberries within animal range, which it totally is. Huh. See if you can use the symbiosis of the chicken to easily complete your food project. Replacing a few blueberries with chickens should provide you with more food, which it totally did. And now there's an ambassador. Hello, ambassador. Wearing a wolf pelt. Because of your positive influence, the villagers have decreed their ambassador to join you. The ambassador wishes to climb upon your shoulders of your giants and increase its strength. Sure, hop on board, buddy. It can't be much worse than riding one of the colossuses. Let's see. Rock giant is awoken, but it is in need of a new ability. Select the rock giant and use the right mouse button to press the text bubble above the ambassador to pick him up. Okay. So, interesting. I picked him up much like I did in the intro video there. And it now gives me 2 abilities. The ambassador spirit has unlocked abilities within the rock giant. Select the patch with the granary to view the specialization. Ah! Precious minerals. So if I place precious minerals within borders. Oh man, I've got a lot of food. Poop. Let's place the minerals there, and then let's use the... Oh man, it took away my domestic animals? Oh, not fair. Oh well, no worries. Ooh, sparkly purpley gems. You gotta love that. Select the patch of the granary to view the specialization. Specializations are an improved form of symbiosis. Symbiosis is what animals do, specializations is what people do, I guess. Allows the village to gain extra food from minerals placed by the rock giant. Plus 15 to food. Huh. Place the minerals on the right patch to boost the villager's resources. Be careful not to break any symbioses. Excellent. The village specialization, which I totally did. I broke the symbiosis of the chicken, but I had to. Create a desert. Raise a desert of 10 patches using the rock giant's raised mountain ability. Be sure to do this as far away from any rocks or ocean as possible. Okay, well, if we're going to create a desert, then I guess we'll do it like here. And that's going to take the rock giant ages to move. I wish I could still kind of futz around with these guys while I was doing this. It would sure be nice to practice some more of my skills. But I really enjoy the way these guys look. I mean, that's really intricately detailed there with the giant. I mean, with all the barnacles that might be pieces of ice or rock on top of him, and he's colored in such a way like a shark is, that from the top, or if he was hovering just below the surface, all you would see is these rocks here, or these icebergs, and not think anything of him. And then if you see him below, his white belly would blend in with the surface of the water. And then you look at the forest giant over here, and he's entirely made of forest. I mean, it's really nice to see that level of detail in a game like this. Okay, so build me a desert. It would be interesting if you saw like some change in the movement of the magma because of that, you know. And then I guess we have to kind of mountain it up over here to get rid of the ocean that I incidentally placed, thinking that I was only going to make fertile land in this one. Okay, yeah. When cast on an ocean, it will remove to an ocean. It will remove the ocean. Nice. And that should be a desert of at least 10 panels. Yep. Lovely. Use the ocean giant's domesticate animals to place some of the animals in the largest desert. Make sure there's enough desert for a village to settle on. So even if you're not able to, say, build fruit or forests, you would still be able to domesticate animals. But why wouldn't you be able? Well, I guess, you know, if they arbitrarily locked some of these abilities like this, you wouldn't be able to create an ocean. You would only be able to domesticate animals. But, you know, interesting. Crystal aspect. Upgrades a mineral with a crystal aspect. Adds wealth. Huh. Some of these different abilities are pretty daggone cool. Okay, so we've domesticated some of the desert animals here. Looks like we have kangaroo rats. Maybe some ostriches as well. Nice, and we now have a second tribe settled. You sense a new project will start soon. Yeah, probably. Burrower. +2 food if a mineral is within animal range. Okay. Let's see if I can place a mineral within animal range here. Shall we? And in the meantime, change a project patch. Oh, duh. Specialization. +5 food for each animal within its borders. Okay. So I need a lot more animals is what it's telling me. And then the objectives are to get 2 out of 10 and then a lot of wealth too. Okay. Kangaroo rats generate 1 food for each patch within their range. Specialization provides a +5 food for each animal. Which I just did that, so that helps. And then let's domesticate some more animals then, shall we? Oh, I probably need to put them in their borders, huh? I guess that might help. Ruddy cooldown. That's weird to have a cooldown in a game like this, especially in the tutorial missions where you would think it just kind of want me to get on through them fairly quickly. You know? Okay. +2 food if a mineral is within animal range, which it totally is. Okay, raise the wealth and use above 5 to activate the quartz. Placing a second quartz may activate this. What do you mean quartz? Oh, right here. Okay. Activate symbiosis with 5 mineral wealth in use. Okay. Resonator. +8 tech if next to stone. +8 wealth if next to another quartz. Okay. So I now need to put down another. Oh no, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna take down the village. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, well, good. It doesn't actually take away the village. Good. So then I need to get 7 out of 10. Nuts. That's within the borders. That is not. Can I... I wonder if I could put, like... No, I can't put the quarry there. Can I put 2 here, maybe? No? Yeah, it's worth a shot. Okay. But I can put another domesticate animals here. And +2 food if mineral is within animal range. So then we now need to place another mineral over meow as soon as it gives me the chance. Oh, come on, you ruddy cooldown. Thank you. Can I not place them in a mountain? That's very unruly. I don't like that. I guess I have enough food anyway. I can probably just create the damn mine. Okay, so I need 1 more wealth in use. Yay! Now the shrine loves me. Strengthen your core. You've learned about villages, resources, specializations, and symbioses. The time for slumber has come once again. And you hope the humans will survive until the next era dawns. They probably won't. You can now go try to lead the humans to different developments in an era game. Developments can unlock new plants, animals, or minerals and progress you through the game. There's also a third beginning to learn about greed, transmutations, and danger. If you're having any difficulties, you can select the third beginning in the game selection menu. Click to continue and view all the developments you've achieved during the game. Cool, so those are the first 2 tutorials done. I reckon we might as well go ahead and do the third one so you can see what danger looks like. Well, so I can see what danger looks like, so we can see what danger looks like. And it seems as though the humans didn't really make it. The world is dry and barren once again. You recall a time when humans walked the surface and wielded food and wealth. You gave them to build villages and start important projects. You sense their presence, but without your aid, they will die. Once again, you gather all your strength. One. Ooh, you are different. You've been given control of the swamp giant to create swamps. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. And here I was thinking that there were only 3. And then we have all these options up here too. These are new. So these are the ones that I can get during this. Interesting. And then what are you? I want to know. Finish an era with a forest village and a desert village of at least 100 prosperity. Okay, so I can now create a swamp here. And then as soon as you finish creating that, we're going to make one on the other side. And swamp. I'm going to wait until after you make this next swamp before I hit continue. I have a feeling that might be a good idea. Move the giant, pick up ambassador. Okay. And swamp. I know it's murky and it probably smells, but you know what? It's at least a place to live. Swamp giant is gaining new ability. Herbs. Okay. So I can now plant sage, rosemary, and thyme to create people's science. Somehow, I'm getting herbs. Ooh. +7 tech for each mineral next to it. So I guess I must get the rock giant at some point during this. That'll be cool. Alright. The herbs you make produce technology. Cool. So, let's see. We have greed for them. My herbs are here. And +7 tech for each mineral next to it. The spirit of the villagers has allowed you to regain some of your strength. The ocean giant has a new ability. Upgrades a plant with a growth aspect. Okay. Allow you to upgrade individual plants, animals, or minerals. Alright, let's upgrade some plants here, shall we? And while we're at it, place another mineral over here with room to create, or another herb over here with room to create mineral next to it. I think I'm starting to get this game. It's interesting how they all work together. All of the different abilities and symbioses and things of that nature. Okay, so I can now transmute the herbs into tomatoes. Notice each aspect appearing in the patch panel. Okay. And it's now peppermint. Or I can transmute them into tomatoes. Transmute them with lesser toxic aspect. Ooh. Interesting. Huh. How the heck about that? And now it gives both food and tech. Okay. And then it gives an additional 0.5 tech for each food on this patch, or an additional 5. Huh. 7, yeah, huh. Neat. Don't forget these tomatoes have new symbiosis. Okay. That's pretty freaking cool. I think I'm really starting to like this game. Start a school project. Uh-oh. They demand it be done within a certain period of time. Okay. How much time do I have left? Does it say? What does it say? 15 minutes. Alright. And I can always tap the spacebar to pause and unpause the game. You can still issue actions for your giants while paused. Okay. Huh. Alright, so I need to get to 15 food use. Okay, so in that case, let's use the lesser food aspect on this already other planted patch of herbs and see if we can't do something about that. And since it seems it's not going to give us the minerals that we need, we might just be able to transmute our way there. Huh. Interesting that it is kind of... Do you see the little the sparkly baubles that floated over towards the village there? That's cool. Okay, and now we have these. Ooh. And I can also domesticate animals. But I can't really do it on any of these areas that I've now planted plants on. Okay. So now we have definitely enough to get to 15 out of 15 in both of those sections. +2 food and +2 tech for each tomato within its borders, which there are 3 of, so 6 and 6. Huh. That's pretty freaking cool. And now we have a lady swamp ambassador. Okay. And she would give my rock giant, or my ocean giant, this ability, the herd aspect. and she would give Swamp Giant toxic aspect. So it doesn't say which one to pick her up with. It just says pick her up with one. So let's do the toxic aspect. They don't really have any room for animals at the moment. Okay. Which gave me the lesser toxic aspect. I will now learn about prosperity. For all villages and plants summed together. 46 prosperity. Okay. Is that... Yeah, I guess it must be food in use plus technology in use plus wealth in use. Maybe. Yeah, summed together. Total amount of prosperity for the village. In order for a new village to settle, you must fill the prosperity bar, which you can fill in the upper left corner. You sense a rumble beneath the surface. Do I get my rock giant? Do I get my rock giant? Please tell me I get my rock... Nope, it's the forest giant. Close. Very close. Use the fruit plant ability in the swamp. Will result in different plants. And then leaf aspect. What on earth? So many branches, so little time. Okay. Use the giants to raise prosperity above 60. Pay close attention. Okay. To the prosperity bar in the upper right corner, make good use of the village's specialization to do that. Yeah, and I have all the tomatoes that I can possibly have. Are they properly using... Okay, 30 out of 30, 31 out of 36, and 25 out of 27. So I think I have actually built all that I can. This plan is still locked. Try developing humans differently to unlock it. Yeah, I can't transmute anything else. I can't... There's still this one section in the border that I can't really do much with. Can I domesticate animals here, maybe? Dusty bones. Great. Crap. Well, oh, there's one more over here. Son of a gun. How did I not notice that? Okay, so we now have 60. And I can create a whole new village. And I think I'm going to use this on it. Well done, a nomad is about to spawn. In order to settle a new nomad, we'll also require a habitable animal with some animals, plants, or mines nearby. Okay. And so that gives me some marshmallows. Perfect ecosystem. If all is next to... Oh, wow. Plus 15 tech and all if next to an animal nest. Huh. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if I can then give it another aspect just for fun, because it says you can equip 2. I wonder what'll happen. I'm curious. Okay, it added 1 wow. 2 tech and 1 natura. Interesting. I still don't know what natura is for. I don't really care at the moment. I'm still trying to learn my way around this. Okay, so we have a whole other swamp area over here. Or do I want to create forests? Oh yes, I have to create forests. Boo 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 boo. Then let's create another ocean over here. And move our forest giant on around. Swamp giant, you have done extremely, extremely well. Let's also cast toxic aspect here just to see what happens. Plus 2 food, plus 1 natura, plus 5 tech, if at least 7 natura, plus 7 tech. Interesting. Okay. And so I'm doing pretty well already. It would seem as though I'm getting the hang of this. Like I said, I haven't played many of these before, so I'm not 100%. But It's a really interesting game so far. I like that it's at a nice relaxed pace, at least so far, until things start getting a little bit more hectic when I get attacked, which should be fairly shortly, I think. Unlock the exotic animals ability. Ooh, like peacocks and things. But where can they be placed? It doesn't say where they can be placed. Except it says exactly where it can be placed, right there, and I just wasn't looking. Wonderful. Okay, so now I've created a forest, and we're about to give animals, and the nomad should come in very shortly. Nomad is currently roaming the planet somewhere. I wonder where. I wonder if you could see him somewhere. That would be kind of cool if you could see the nomad roaming around. Okay. So we now have rare and exotic stoats, which have a range of 2, 1 wealth, royal fur, plus 2 wealth if there's a mineral within range. Lesser predator aspect, lesser exotic aspect. Interesting. I can even transmute animals. I mean, I don't know why I would expect that I couldn't, but you know, it's nice to confirm. Alright, so the nomads should come in here and settle. Lovely. Second village. Villages will spawn near habitable areas with plants, mineral. Okay, cool. The stoats you've created also have symbiosis, so I need minerals. And I sense a rumbling beneath my surface. I sense a rumbly within my tumbly. And the rock giant. Lovely. So now I can create minerals over here. Plus 2 wealth if there's a mineral within animal range. A mineral. I wonder if it only does one effect or if I can do multiples. That would be kind of nice if I could do multiples. Alright. Stoats and agate work well together. Plus 10 wealth if near an animal nest. Okay. Nice. Do you remember the blueberries working well with chickens? Blueberries also have symbiosis to work with other plants. Use the fruit plant ability of the forest giant to create some blueberries in the forest. Okay. We're going to make blueberries over here. And then I'm going to, as soon as this comes back around, I'm going to check and see whether some of these effects stack, because that would be incredibly nice. Come on, baby. Yeah. No? Crap. Oh well. It was worth a shot. Okay, select the blueberry and check the symbiosis and transmutation tabs. Strawberries with lesser leaf aspect. Apple tree with lesser fruit aspect. Huh. Ooh, I have the lesser leaf. I have the lesser leaf aspect right here. Blueberries can transmute into strawberries with the leaf aspect. Use your forest giant's leaf aspect ability on the blueberries and transmute into strawberries, which is exactly what I was going to do. Then I've got the water giant over here with his domestic animals, which will come around momentarily, I'm sure. Placing blueberries next to strawberries will create symbiosis for both the blueberry and the strawberry. Ooh. Okay. So now these guys have a project. It's another shrine. Plus 5 tech for each food within borders. Plus 25. Because there's only one food. Oh well, whatever. No worries. Meantime, I guess I need to plant more blueberries. But okay. So that there we go. That's the kicker. The plus 10 from the blueberries. I was like, how on earth is it just going to... Is the 3 food from the strawberry going to be enough? It's the plus 10 from the blueberries. Of course. Of course it is. Plus 21. Good gosh. How is it plus 21? Instead of plus 11. Transmutes with lesser seismic activity. Okay. Interesting. So, we're now waiting on the food to get up to above 15, which it's at 23, so it shouldn't be long. In the meantime, I can't evolve anything else. There are no markers. Ooh, they're getting a little greedy. These guys are getting just a bit greedy. Growing irresponsibly fast. I see what they're gonna do. Okay, so what is this? Okay, so that's the project we have going on. These are the villages that we have currently built. This must be war that's going on, and I don't know what the happy face is. But I wonder if these are my only 4 giants. I wonder if I'll have another one at some point. I would love that. Okay, the shrine is completed and an ambassador wants to join you. Lovely. Become extremely prosperous. See how their resources are growing. So, as a result of their huge growth, your village has become extremely greedy. Be sure to tap space so you can pause and see what's happening. So this village has become incredibly red, and this village is still incredibly peaceful. And they're only separated by this little piece of dry land here. Okay. So if I pick her up, it gives me a fruit aspect for this one. It gives me a reaction aspect with this one. And it gives me the exotic aspect with this one. What about with the water? Crystal aspect. Upgrades a mineral with crystal aspect, increasing wealth. Interesting. And then, ooh, I'm starting to get some of my, abilities for my giants that actually do stuff. This could be entertaining. Okay. Reaction aspect. I think I might go with the reaction aspect just for fun. Oh, because other giants have fewer ambassadors. Okay, so you. Fruit aspect. Sure, why not? Next. Witness how the village falls into complete chaos. Oh, wow. And now it's about to go to wall. Because they've gotten incredibly greedy and gambling and fighting, and the new village is beyond saving. Destroy them! Okay, I shall. Earthquake. Rock giant smashes the surface with 2 great punches. Deals 55 damage to villages, but less to armies. Okay, well, let's go take out the army here. Okay, so the rock giant you used to smash the village, and then the muck bomb you used to kill the army. So, kill the army. You shall not take out my peaceful people today, you silly army. I'm sorry to have done that, humans, but you left me no choice. Well done. One village stood tall and strong, while the other's greed led to its own destruction. Achieve new developments by having villages develop in different locations. In doing so, you unlock new plants, animals, minerals, and projects. Maybe one day the humans will be able to take care of you while you slumber. Click to continue and view all of your achieved developments, blah, 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 blah. Neat. Okay, so that is the tutorial finished. I think that that's a pretty decent look at this game, Reus, again by Abbey Games. Really, it is an interesting freaking game, and I like it a lot. It's a change of pace for me because it's nice and slow, and it allows you to take your time to figure things out. And I mean, this is a 50-minute video, when really I was hoping I could get done with it in about 20. It turns out that some of these God games may take a little bit more time to play out than that, which is great. I really, like I said, I enjoy the change of pace. I hope that I've been able to keep you at least somewhat interested in this game because it's kept me interested in it. And I'm going to play the heck out of this game. I feel it coming. So, thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in next Friday when hopefully I'll have another indie game out like this. As always, my name is Tim Leftwich. You've been watching this on youtube.com/Tim Leftwich. You can find me on Twitter @TimLeftwich or just about anywhere else @Tim Leftwich. I've tried to make it as easy as freaking possible. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next time.